try to be honest and keep it modest, but the longer that I live, it's becoming a harder process. I'm famous and so gone. My favorite's the slow songs. Cause niggas feel like heartbreak, but they finish it so strong. In my own lane, but I'm straight with that fine line. The top my destination, high stepping like prime time. My women, they get better with age, and I like fine wine. Had a couple crazies, that's worse than a ticking time bomb. I be in meetings and random numbers be calling me. She be like, my friend used to talk to you. You stalking me, that's why I deal with people that's cut from the same cloth as me. Put that phone down and I'm asking, like, what that offer be? Keep that money coming, bruh. Get it here on time. Stay away from suckers that be hating from behind. Lot of baby dames in the streets dropping dimes. If that winning but your head, learn to read between the lines. Hey. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Lethal back with another video. I'm going to start trying to record these games in a quicker juncture because talking for 20-30 minutes could get kind of boring, especially if you're not really interested in what a person is talking about. And the points I be trying to make, they don't take 20 or 30 minutes to get to. Today's gameplay, I'm using the 64-65 Celtics. For those that don't know, this is the best defensive team all time on this game. Like, you can't find a better defensive team unless you pick like an all-time team. KT Jones, Sam Jones, John Havlicek, Tommy Heisen, I bring him out the bench. But Bill Russell, like, it's just so much defense that it's very hard to try to beat these guys. All right. Offensively, you know, John Havlicek, Sam Jones, they both can put the ball in the bucket better than anybody, and Bill Russell is there to clean up everything. So that's the team I'm using today. This game, like I said, you see at the start of halftime, the game is pretty much close, pretty much neck and neck. But by the end of this quarter and, you know, a little bit more into the beginning of the fourth quarter, you're going to see me start to pull away, and you're going to notice my opponent notice what happens with the momentum. Okay, so the reason why this game is so low scoring right now is, like I said, I have the best defensive team on the game. So for me, offensively trying to put the ball in the bucket, it comes down to whether my point guard can actually do it or not. Because I have to rely on, like I said, Sam Jones and John Havlicek to make their shots in order to score. KC Jones cannot pull a jump shot, but what he can do is stop anybody from scoring. And I literally will put him on anybody, centers included, and I feel like he's going to make it tough. He's very, very strong, and for some reason, like I felt like he should have been a football player by how good they got his defense on this game. So, nonetheless, when you play defense against a team that has offense, you are eventually going to be the team that pulls away. That's the point I want to make in today's video. If you play defense against another team's offense, I don't care how good they are, eventually you will start to pull away. Nobody's so bad, especially in a professional sport, to where, you know, you can't score offensively. But if you can make it tough and take advantage of your opportunities on the other end, I'm trying to tell you, a team is not going to be able to beat you, and they're not going to be able to hang as the game goes on. Because if you notice, Chris Paul is having a very tough time trying to score. DeAndre Ayton can't score on Bill Russell. Like, to be honest with y'all, the score is not an indication of what truly has going on in this game. But you will see me start to pull away again, setting up, you know, my shoulders, taking those shots. Like, if I knocked down more of those shots, this game would have been blown wide open. The only time he seemed to could counter score was in transition, or, like, he's not going to score it right here, or in transition, or when I brought in my bench. Other than that, he could not put the ball in the bucket. You know, and like I said, for me, if I had just a little bit better point guard, I would have put the ball in the bucket every trip down the floor. You know? So as you can see for me, I got Sam Jones guarding Chris Paul. You know, and even though he got an open look, it doesn't matter. I'm not worried about the rebounds. And I think what I'm going to start doing for this team is simply putting Sam Jones at the one just to have a more scoring threat.
and move KC Jones to guard whoever I want him to guard. As you see right now, I have KC Jones guarding Devin Booker. Now, KC Jones is only 6'1". But like I said, he's so damn strong, it doesn't matter. Right there, that's on Bill Russell when he got his badge activated. I live with that shot, It's not too many times I feel like somebody's going to make that. But as you can start to see in this third quarter, I got a little bit of separation, and he's completely rattled. He cannot score the basketball. If you play hard-nosed defense, get up into a shooter's face, force him to put the ball on the deck and then keep him from getting to the rim, there's nothing anybody can do with that. As you can see right here, I have my bench in. So this is the only time he kind of found any type of success against me. Right there, big dunk by Cowens. But this is the only time he was able to find some points in the game. And the reason why I like putting in my bench against people's starters sometimes is just because, if I feel like my starters is beating your starters, which 9 times out of 10 they are, then everything else doesn't matter. I know by the end of the game, I'm going to blow the game wide open, and that's going to be what it is. Right here, I took a big shot, just happened to miss it, but again, we came up with a bunch of steals right here that just gave my starters enough time to rest, so when they came back in, it was going to be over. Right there, I felt like it should have been a foul, but nonetheless, we took all the time off the clock, and now I get a chance to put them starters back in, and that's pretty much the ball game. At this point, I'm up 5 points. I'm trying to tell you, if the fourth quarter would play all the way through, I'd probably be up 15, close to 20 points. But like I said, throughout the first few quarters, I made adjustments defensively to where I never had to worry about them scoring anymore. As you see right here, he has his bench in. He has nobody that can score on this starting unit. All right, I don't care about the shots they take. They all going to be contested. Right there, big shot by Russell. And like I said, without his starters in, there's no way he could possibly score. You see right there, he takes a shot with Cameron Payne. It's broke. And that's all that's what today's video is about. If you play defense, no matter how good somebody can score, you'll always have a chance to win. Alright. That's going to do it for my opponent right there. Big offensive rebound by Russell. Put it back in. He didn't want to play no more. He realized the game was starting to slip away. And even with his starters, he wasn't going to be able to score anymore. Alright. Play defense.
Get him up out of here.
You'll get that type of result. Like I say all the time, guys, it's been lethal. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.